So here we're going to have to go down. We're going to create another div element. It's ml4. Like in this PHP, we are going to call a loop function that is going to get all the infinite children down to its last one. So here type child children count. So here we're going to check if this child has children. Then we're going to create a function called loop. In here we're going to say child. In here we're going to pass a child model. And then with another parameter, which is, we can use this for indenting our next looped category a little bit to the right. Sorry, 11 pixels. Here or else do nothing. So here basically we are looping through the category, and then if the category has got children, then we're going to get the category name. If this category has a child, then we're going to loop through its children, and if that child has another child, then we're going to get the infinite loop to loop through all the children. So for this, let's just go up somewhere here outside this for each loop. Let's create another PHP function now. So in here type @php. Here let's create a function. Let's call this loop. So I get two parameters, that's a category and the align, which we're going to use to indent our looped category. Let's create a default for 12 pixels. In here, open brackets. Inside here, we're going to use for each loop. So we're going to get the category that we passed here, then loop through all its children. Category, children, as child. Inside here, we're going to echo. Since we're working with PHP and HTML, we're going to have to mix the two. Echo. In here we can just do that just for readability. Here create a div style. Here use full brackets inside. Margin left is equals to. In here you can create some brackets, two of them. Inside here 2 dots, and then inside again we're gonna get the align, this one align. Then just outside this align I'm gonna get pixels. If you don't want to type all this, I'm gonna post the code in the resources so you can just download and just watch the video. Here outside this one, we're gonna do class is equals to quotations there, relative. In here, my is equals to 1, hover text blue 500. Alright, the class is done, and now this div element is done. So let's just create a closing div for this one, and the div, yes. So now inside here, we're now going to get the child name. In here, we're gonna type 2 inverted commas and 2 dots inside. Here, that's we're going to get our child name. So here, type child name. Alright, so after we get this, you see that it should work. If there's no error, we can just go back here, add the semicolon in the end. So let's just check how this is working so far. So if you go back and then refresh, right, you see now this garden, outdoor, and the garden that we added here. So now it is looping through the children that it has. So this is like looping 3 times. Now we gotta make it infinite, because for example, if I add, let me add a fridge to the kitchen. Can I have children? No. Here, kitchen, category created. If you see, now children of children are now showing up. So what if we added something to the garden? Let's say bucket, right? Can I have children? No. And the parent is the garden. So if we add this, it's going to be added, but it's not going to show. So because we can't know how many categories a certain categories can have, how many children. So just to make this automated, like in programming, we're just going to make it infinite. So here inside the for each, we're going to call this function again. So just after this echo, we are going to use some inline function, inline if statements. If this child has got children, I'm going to check if the count is valid. If it's true, if it has children, then I'm going to call the function loop again. This is a function which took me days to realize, so it's really helpful. And then align plus. Okay, let me not put this so you can see what the plus will be is needed, because here for indentation, here full colon, or else do nothing, then add a comma there. So now this will ensure that wherever children of children's are going to appear, all the children, if I refresh, now you see it is showing up here. So here we have outdoor, garden as a child, which is bucket. But the reason why I wanted to add this plus 25 here is because if it has a child, it's going to add 25 for each child, 25 pixels. So now if we go back and refresh, you see now it's going a nice tree view like that. So that's the basic fundamentals of category looping through its children. Now if I go ahead and create another child in the bedroom, let's say in the bedroom we have the closet and have children, yes. parent bedroom. All right, let's create another one. In the closet, we're going to say hanger. Can have children? Yes. Parent closet. There. You see? Now it will be going just like that. So we have now a tree view which is working perfectly. And now to finalize this video, let's just add a few CSS to make it, look much better. So now if you go back to Bootstrap icons, we had these arrows which we can use. We're going to use the caret, actually caret down. So we're going to get this, copy this code so we can go back to our programming. And in here we're going to check a few things. Alright, so in this child name, we're going to check if, let's just drop this to the down and also this one down. So in here, we're going to add brackets first, otherwise it's going to give us an error. And then in the end here, add another comma there. Alright, so in here, we're going to check if the child has got children, children, and then we're going to add this class like that. Alright, just also add something like negative margin left 5 here, or else do nothing. So this should help us add a few styles there. So if you refresh now, yes, you see now it's adding this kind of thing. You see this caret down, right? So now we have to make it more readable. Here, if this child can have children, let's make it a count for more accuracy. If it has any children, then show this, or else don't show it. So like that, and now voila, we have this thing now. This one has a child, so we're going to show this caret down. This one, no child, no need to show it. So we're going to add this to all the upper children and parents there. This same logic. Right now you have to copy this. After you've copied this, now come down. We're going to start with this parent here. In here, let's add 1 and then 2 exclamation marks, 4 of them. So now if you paste this, here change this to category. Here make sure that, remove that. Refresh. Yes, now we have something good like this. Now let's add this to the last one here. You can just copy the same code, come down in here, paste it, and here change this to child. So now if we go back and refresh, alright, perfect. Now we have something good looking like this. So now if it has a child, it's going to be shown down like that. Now if we continue adding, let's say I add another child to the hanger. Let's say to the bedroom, let me add something like mattress can go to the bedroom like that. And also let me add, all right, so now you see just keep on adding. Now it has no child, so it's not going to have this caret down like that. Also in the outdoor, let me add something else. We have got a bench. So now if we go, a bench can have children, no, in where outdoor like that, created. If you see, now we have a good tree view like that, which is showing in a very good way. So this is it for this video. See you in the next video.